These two played earlier in the bracket. Aaron won against Ljovynn 3-1, so it's gonna be fun to see how this comes out.
Ljovynn not winning a single game in the set.
No, he got one of them. It was 3-1.
Got one of them. Yeah. But that's still crazy to think about. Like, I do think we have been seeing small signs of this for a little bit. Like, Ljovynn might, but I wouldn't necessarily say falling off, but like everyone seems to be catching up with Ljovynn like a bit more lately, and it's just like been interesting to see. Like, Ljovynn still has the title of like one of the best tabletop players, but is becoming more like people is able to beat him just like a bit easier lately. So it'll be interesting to see if that persists for a while.
Yeah, I think a lot of players are definitely getting better at, just getting closer to his skill level, but I think he might also be taking some opportunity to like experiment a little more.
Yeah. Which, to be fair, which is like not a bad thing. If you can only really figure out if something's bad if you use it and then figure out that it's bad.
Yeah.
That's the main thing.
And sometimes, even if you lose, it can be fun to just try something completely new and see how it turns out.
Yeah.
Aaron playing the Flingza in the corner. Trying to set up probably for the Splat Roller if Ljovynn doesn't continue to push.
Ooh. That's quite a disruptive stealio.
Definitely. I think Aaron really just kind of wants to be disruptive in return.
Yeah, blocks off that slosher spot they could have done down there as well. Actually, I don't think he could have used it anyway, but wrong slosher actually. So.
It's gonna be interesting to see what happens, because really, Aaron wants the Splat Roller or the S Blast just to like slot right into the bottom right corner there, and that's basically about the only cards besides the ZF Charger that are gonna even fit on the board.
Yeah, but RNG could very easily screw him over at some point.
Yeah.
Getting Overlorder, which is an interesting shaped card, I have to say.
Yeah. It's I feel like he gave up.
Gave up. I mean, he did have like a lot of big cards that would have been very. Which, yeah, he wasn't going to be able to play many of them. That is very understandable.
The RNG didn't work out so well for him, unfortunately.
RNG never works out. Let's be real.
I always joke that you have to play a lot the day before to get it all out of your system before a tournament. So, aspiring table turfers and table turf regulars, you should join the CCC that happens, the casual card club that happens on Friday before tournaments. You can get all of that bad RNG out of your system and then just do nothing but top decks on Saturday.
Free promotion of casual card club.
It's a fun event. I mean, it's definitely the time to just experiment and try something that is probably gonna suck.
Yeah. I honestly haven't played Tabletop that much myself, to be honest, but lately, but I probably should, to be honest, considering the fact that I'm commentating on the game. I mean, I can still commentate a decent bit about the game
Yeah.
without playing some of it, but you know,
You
it's just
still know like the general how to play, but some of the meta might not be as familiar currently is all.
yeah. I mean, I am banned from Baby Jelly Cup, although I feel like that was just a fluke to me. Feels like a bit of a fluke, considering considering I can't seem to be some of the people ban right now. But enough about my own personal stuff. That's a pretty nice Lings combo
Yeah,
there.
that's fun. But both players have presence in the middle, but aren't really able to reach into each other's bases. I think
Yeah.
Yuvin's just gonna block the left, well, his right side, I guess, and then just start base building.
Mhm.
The way Aaron's deck looks, it looks like it's based around the Joe opening. Like there's a lot of the Mr. Coco and Jelly shapes that slot inside of the Megalodontia card. So it's interesting to see what Plan B is.
Mhm. Yeah.
Which with the Tentabrella probably coming out next, Plan B is pretty good.
Mhm. It's always nice to have the plan B, because like we have literally just seen RNG tends to screw you over quite
Yeah.
a bit.
And I'm looking at Yuvin's base, and I think his Plan B might be the same thing. I see a Jelly spot to go with. I think Judd he just played.
Mhm.
So very similar combos from both players. I wouldn't be surprised if both decks are built around Joe as an opening.
Mhm.
And there's that Jelly. It's Gelfonso.
I like the fact that Nintendo would just basically. I like the fact that Nintendo just basically made the same card 3 times, but just swapped around the special placement.
That just means we're definitely getting third kits. I know it. I believe. If we have three
Someone,
jellies, we get three
someone,
everything else.
someone's gonna mark those words.
Let them. I'm on the copium.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna mark those words.
But
I'm gonna bring it up when Nintendo stops the updates.
it's a pretty close game, and both players have 6 special. Yuvin's only
Mhm.
leading by 2 points, so this is still really anyone's game.
Yeah, it's pretty even so far.
It's really gonna come down to like who maybe attacks first and if anything can be played after that. Even goes aggressive at the cost of giving Aaron a special point.
Mhm.
That's a nice Octavio. I like that. I don't know if it's the play, but it just feels nice.
Yeah.
I haven't really seen the Dowsers used much. They have a pretty awkward shape, and I I
Yeah.
don't I don't know any combos with it, to be honest with you.
Mm. The special point is at a very awkward
Yeah,
spot. Like it's just really hard to work around. like there's probably like one card somewhere that can combo with it, but it's probably like a really obscure card that
Yeah.
is worth using outside of the combo, so just no one uses it.
I think I've seen that, like, it kind of works nicely on, like, Sticky Thicket, but then it's just, like, whatever other, like, combo cards can just go in with it, and that's just kind of up to you.
Yeah.
Aaron's trying to bring out this Charger into the splatter color screen turn 12. Oh, they're tied up.
They're both exactly even.
This is all down to who has the better 312 placement.
Yep. Always fun to see.
Definitely. It just kind of highlights who was able to get better placements on the board, or just manipulate the board in a way that works for them at the very end. The double screen. Ooh, I think Ljovynn got a perfect.
yeah. Yeah, Ljovynn got a perfect one there.
Yep,
Yeah,
wins by
2
2
more
points.
points.
That makes it a 2-1 for, or 2-0 for Ljovynn, right?
Yeah. Seems like Ljovynn is not letting the mistakes of the past be repeated. Thankfully. Well,
Yeah.
not thankfully for Aaron.
No,
It looks
not at
like
all
we
for
go
Aaron.
to River Drift again.
The sometimes referred to as the salty run back. I'm guilty of it myself.
Yeah, I mean, you really should just sort of like give it up if it didn't work the first time, but
Yeah. Aaron has a really, really strong first 2 turns.
yeah, that is
Ooh.
pretty good. That will give him quite a bit of starting space.
Yeah.
And that 10 attack is probably gonna get blocked off by something, depending on what Ljovynn will play. But
Yeah. Ljovynn's turn 1 was definitely just really bad RNG, which is, I think, why he went really defensive. But Aaron just has so. Whoa! Oh my god!
oh,
What?
oh,
Wait,
that
what?
he just used a best bomb to
No
stop him
way!
from
That was
getting in. Oh my god, I've never seen something like that before. That's crazy. Best
that was.
bomb having an actual use? What the heck?
I think that was the hardest read of all time. Like, honestly,
Yeah.
like I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Yeah. That is just
Wow.
wow. Just wow.
I think you can definitely tell the change in mood between those turns, because Aaron's playing a lot faster now. I think that really shook him.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I'd be shooken too, so shaken.
I mean to be honest, it was like the most obvious move that I could do,
Yeah.
because like but still, it's just kind of crazy to see. Doesn't seem to be. Aaron doesn't seem to be getting much from these
Yeah.
base combos here. Kind of a
Juvin's
lot of
just
awkward spots.
Juvin's just pushing, because he now has so much room to work with, and Aaron's just like completely trapped at this point. Aaron has an insanely huge point lead, but after this turn, it's just going to be brick after brick.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, it's just one more jelly, and then that's basically it for Aaron until the last 2 turns. Aaron's gonna try to special to ruin anything else that Ljovynn can do, because at this point Ljovynn just has to amass points. Ljovynn specials to ruin that jelly spot. Oh man.
Yeah. Ooh, but there's quite
Like,
a big. Oh my god, have you seen this point lead that Aaron has? I don't think Ljovynn is gonna win this one. I'm gonna be honest.
I don't know, because now Aaron can't generate any special really.
Yeah, but I don't think there's much coming back from this big of a lead.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ljovynn is giving up there.
Killing the Kohozuna was what definitely saved Aaron there.
Hmm
That was a really fun one. It got really out of hand really fast.
Even with that best bomb block, it just everything just kind of like
Yeah.
happen. Everything just happened to be bad luck for Joven.
Will we see nothing but river drift as we had in TBO?
Okay, no, we are seeing over the line instead, thankfully.
That's a interesting deck. It looks like Aaron uses checkerboard here, which I've never seen. Everyone basically goes for these like Octo Disco Fry 2 combos that activate special.
Well, I guess just doing the norm strategy is just boring.
Yeah. It's definitely fun to see when people try to spice things up and experiment like this. Ooh, I see Aaron setting up for the zinc spot with Bisque right there.
Although, although I do have very slight concerns on whether he'll get the right card in time to
Yeah.
give him that to those 3 special points. Actually, no, 4, because there'll be if he gets this. Hopefully, he gets the. I think it's merge soon
hmm
enough.
If Ljovynn has 312 to go over the line right now, I feel like that's gonna ruin everything for Aaron. But he doesn't have it.
Hmm Yeah, this map is like it could be an absolute disaster if everyone just got the card that they wanted, but in reality, that never happened. Tableturf. I mean, it's still chaotic because sometimes
Yeah.
people do get good RNG, but like this map would be a lot worse if people could select the next cards that they chose. Like, actually, in general, the whole game would be a lot
hmm
different if people could choose what cards they want. It
Ljovynn
looks like he's just got the spike.
Ljovynn pushes with Pearl Drone, but doesn't interrupt either the zinc spot or the spike spot. Oh no, he did interrupt the spike spot. I'm sorry, I missed that. But the zinc one's still there. Maybe he doesn't see that combo.
He interrupts the spike spot as soon as he gets the spike card. That's crazy.
Ooh,
And now Aaron doesn't have much base to use anymore.
yeah,
And it's 10-7. Meanwhile, Joven has like half of their base still ready to fill, so I'm guessing
yeah,
this will probably it's probably won't turn out the best for Aaron.
yeah. I think it's gonna be real hard for Aaron to keep momentum. The amped Octo stamp is gonna be able to fit with Spike, but he hasn't specialed into Juven's base yet, and Juven still has plenty of room to work with.
Yeah, he did just get the amped Octo stamp, but he's opting to special into Joven's base now. But Joven
Will it
might
be
have.
enough?
Yeah, I feel that Splash-O-Matic had to have been intentionally planned out there.
Yeah, Yeah, I think he definitely expected the break with the 312, but
Mm-hmm.
he used the charger instead, and it was just kind of completely blocked off.
Yeah.
Still a fairly close game, though. I don't really think I know who's gonna win.
Yeah. Always interesting to see.
Definitely. Aaron has like so much checkerboard that I know he would love to be able to fill.
Yeah. Maybe
It's
the checkerboard strategy did not turn out too well for him here.
yeah, I'm not so sure. I maybe it's just too RNG dependent, but like the fact that the two special blocks that you start with still aren't activated kind of I think says
Says it
something
all.
about yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
you get exactly what I mean.
if those two special points that you start with aren't activated on over the line, you probably got really bad deck RNG somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, I think unfortunately that just means that the deck might not the deck is probably the problem, not you.
Yeah. Or the RNG, who knows?
Yeah.
Well, actually, that's the same thing, but you know. Well, technically, it's lit up now at the very end.
Yeah, still a really
Only one
close
of the
game.
points, though.
Who's gonna have the better 312 spot? Oh, Juven's gonna get
Oh,
the
they both
perfect
decided
splatter
on
quality
that really
screen.
quick.
Yeah, Juven had the screen spot because of Aaron did it last turn,
Yeah.
and that'll be it. Juven takes the set.
Mm-hmm. Aaron gets defeated.
Really great run from Aaron though. Spectacular gameplay as always.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.